I'm Eli Kaptanopoulos, Director of ServiceNow Engineering at RapDev.
Hi, my name is Connor Brackett. I'm in sales at RapDev, helping customers implement ServiceNow.
In a lot of our retail customers, we work on implementing ITOM AIOps. In a world where a lot of online e-commerce shopping is happening and people are spending millions of dollars every minute, it's crucial for these companies to keep their online apps and services up and running. So what we do is we work with our clients on making sure they have full visibility into their location, health of all their app services within their cloud environment, and get real-time visibility into the transactions that are happening on their site. And if anything were to occur, be able to remediate as quickly as possible. Our retail customers have been implementing Now Assist on the customer support level and quickly being able to see an increase in customer satisfaction and a direct correlation to revenue gains. The customer support cases are being resolved directly by the Now Assist LLM engine within ServiceNow, and customers are being able to complete their purchases and get their support quicker.
One of the biggest challenges our customers have in retail specifically is downtime on their critical applications. One of those examples would be a retail site. Companies like Wayfair, Rite Aid, they need customers to be able to access their website, and they need to know as quickly as possible when end users are having a bad experience or are unable to access their site. That could also be true in a brick and mortar situation. If you have a POS, which I'm sure we've all had a time where you walk into a store and their system isn't working, you're unable to purchase the items. The amount of loss, especially around the holidays, can be massive. So being able to identify where that issue is and identify how long it's been happening and what users are affected is absolutely critical for our retail clients.
A lot of our customers choose to work with RapDev through their AIOps implementations, not only because of our vast experience implementing AIOps for retail customers, but also the approach that we take. We take a very services by services approach rather than doing full visibility of your cloud environments and then moving on to health. We'll go service by service. So you'll be fully onboarded with AIOps at each service level, which in return gets you a quicker time to value and adoption of AIOps in the organization.
There are two key products within ServiceNow that our retail customers look to when they're trying to resolve issues with downtime and operational resiliency. The first is ITOM Health. It gives our customers the ability to correlate, aggregate, and suppress alerts within their system. One of the challenges that they have is they have so many tools and they're all sending alerts that are often siloed and from disparate systems. If they're receiving so many alerts, there's something known as alert fatigue, which ultimately means nobody's really looking at the right alerts, or maybe people are ignoring alerts altogether. With ITOM Health, you're able to identify and suppress alerts and aggregate them into one place from multiple sources, which ultimately gives you a lot faster mean time to resolve and mean time to innocence, depending on the teams. And it allows operators to troubleshoot these issues with accurate information. Coupling ITOM Health with ITOM Visibility gives customers insight into what is in their environment and how they are interconnected. Understanding dependencies between critical services within their environment, especially customer-facing, allows them to troubleshoot and triage faster and more effectively as it relates to outages on their critical sites. Of course, all of our customers are trying to leverage the power of AI. One of our customers, specifically in the retail space, is using AI event correlation to mitigate, suppress, and correlate alerts to identify issues faster across their mission-critical website, and ultimately led to a 65% reduction in downtime over the course of 12 months. We're constantly hearing from our retail customers that time to value is an absolutely critical metric in their business. Leveraging solutions within ServiceNow, like ServiceNow Change Velocity, ultimately gives developers the ability to release changes faster without going through approvals like CAB meetings in traditional IT and development environments, and being able to release faster with more velocity while maintaining the risk thresholds that the organization has internally and being able to get those changes out to customers. So today we're integrating DevOps tools like Azure DevOps, Jira, GitHub into the ServiceNow ecosystem and allowing teams across both sides of the house in development and in ServiceNow to be able to better understand how changes are making it to production and how fast they're moving within their environment and creating velocity across their teams. Our clients choose RapDev because we have in-house expertise on both DevOps and ServiceNow capabilities, allowing us to stitch together and provide value from their DevOps organization into ServiceNow, which is not a traditional value add of the ServiceNow platform.